Welcome to 7 on the Line, where we ask your aviators 7 completely random and sometimes completely ridiculous questions so you can get to know them a little bit better. Today we have with us number 37, Nathan Kirchhofer. Welcome, Nate.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing, son?
Can't complain. I mean, I could, but what's the point? Nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat, so.
Everybody's got something to complain about, so.
Exactly. Let's just jump right into the questions, shall we?
Man.
Our first question is a television question. What TV show have you seen every episode of?
Okay, I have to dig back because I'm not much of a TV watcher anymore. I don't even own a TV, actually. Haven't subscribed to cable in probably a decade. So I'd say in recent times, the closest one I got to finishing would have been Archer. In the past, it might have been like a cartoon like the Animaniacs.
That's quality.
Yeah, something back there maybe. I don't know. I just never got that into TV. I'd rather be outside most of the time. I watched The Simpsons, watched some Family Guy. I enjoy those. Rick and Morty is by far my favorite show. We also watched this recently. We watched this show called "In What We Do in the Shadows." It's about some vampires, but modern day, and they have like familiar humans and things. But I highly recommend that. That's great. But I guess I saw all the episodes.
I was going to say, there's only 2 seasons of that show, so you've seen them all.
There you go. I saw all the episodes of that. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. That's good. All valid choices. I'm a big fan of Animaniacs, so I approve of that 100% as well.
Cool.
Yeah. Good choices. All right, our next one. What is the dumbest thing you've ever done because someone dared you to?
Probably got to be jumping off of a cliff on skis. I still do it though. But yeah, I mean I've been skiing my whole life, and you're growing up and you're with your crew and you're like, oh, well, this one's huge. Like, I dare you to do it. If you don't do it, you are lame. And of course, yeah, you go off the cliff and you like hit the snow and lose all of your stuff. I would call that yard sailing. I'm from Colorado originally.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Yeah. So we would go up, every weekend, and just, it's the same mountain we've always been to. So you gotta make it interesting. It's like, yeah, let's go jump off some cliffs. We got a bunch of powder. Heck yeah.
Okay. So there was a dumb thing you did that you're like, yeah, might as well
do it again.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't eaten like a Tide Pod or something.
I hope not.
Yeah. What else that I've been dared to do? No, I would say it's got to be something like that, like going off of a jump on skis. Skiing is probably the most risky thing I do, I would say.
You're not a big risk taker then?
I mean, I guess not. Relative to some people, not like, I don't even know. Like, I would go skydiving. I just haven't.
Okay.
Yeah. You wouldn't need to dare me though. So I guess that's the thing, is like, if I've done it on a dare, was the question, right?
Yeah.
I do plenty of things like that. I've gone like cliff rappelling in Costa Rica. It was like a family trip back in 2008. I've skied down stuff. We've gone cave exploring. I mean, yeah, some of that stuff's kind of risky, but it's all calculated.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Laying out big for a layout on the field.
But did somebody dare you to do it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes on the sideline we got a little back going. If I get a big layout, you're buying beers after the game, like that.
So we'll count that. All right. So we had the television shows questions. The next question is about movies. So hopefully you've watched some movies. What movie made you cry? So either like a recent movie that made you cry or something like from your childhood.
Yeah. Let me think about something recent. Well, I mean, gosh, there's a few classics. Yeah, I mean, it kind of varies. Like, um, this one's tough because I'm not a big Scream person. Uh, I know I've cried recently at a movie, and I'm trying to remember what it was. There's well, I mean, I know like Shawshank Redemption. I cried at that. Braveheart, I cried at that. Um, like Last of the Mohicans. I guess maybe it's these like sort of like epic things.
Yeah.
The character development. That there's that one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's something like Collide, or it's a story of like coincidental protagonists. So like one of them's a police officer, and one of them's some other people, and like the like they end up interacting in some like really negative ways that are very poignant for our current socio-political climate. And Crash, that's what it's called. Crash.
Oh, yeah.
That one, that was my answer, because I feel like that was like the first time I really recognized that there's like true disparity among classes and among people, and it's overwhelming, but that's a real fact, and we're going through it right now too, and thankfully we can maybe make some changes for the better in society.
Yeah. All right. That's a good crying movie. I'm with you on that one. All right. So your next question. So these are all you picked these 7 random questions, and this one actually kind of relates back to the second question. What is something you've tried that you will never do again?
Mm, yeah. So in 2010, I was just applying to grad school, and that would have been like early 2010. And at the time, I was living with one of my friends, and we decided to make a homebrew beer that um, to sort of commemorate, like, okay, we're making these transitions, grad school is going to happen. And instead of using hops, which is like the normal ingredient, we ended up using wormwood because we just found it at the brewing store. So wormwood it's really bitter, first of all, so it tastes like crap. And we used way too much of it. But the other thing is,
I always like to put things that taste like crap into my
yeah,
body.
exactly. So the other thing that we like didn't really research very well is that it's the active ingredient in absinthe as well. And
Oh, yeah.
so I somehow, like we're brewing the beer, I've tasted it and stuff, and like we're breathing in the fumes or whatever. And I basically like overdosed on wormwood, which was like just like these crazy like visual hallucinations from the experience of like ingesting a little bit of wormwood. So I stay away from wormwood. The things, wormwood stuff. I don't drink absinthe anymore. Not that it was ever a big part of my life, but yeah, I'm out on absinthe.
Yeah, that would put me over the edge to like turning the other direction.
Yeah, so I also do more research when I add, herbal ingredients to things now.
I mean, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to know what you're doing before you do it?
I don't know. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
All right, love it, love it. All right, next question for you is we've got a couple of would you rather's here coming up.
Okay.
Would it be more difficult for you to tell someone that you love them or that you don't love them back?
Definitely the second one. I mean, uh, that's happened to me before, and that was not good. Um, because there's other aspects to a relationship that are really nice, regardless of like how deeply in love you are, like companionship and being able to go on adventures. And we had dated for a while and had built part of our life together, right? And it was just like, I'm not feeling this, and God, that was hard because you lose a lot of quality stuff. There's more of a person than just the things we see on TV shows.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely the second one.
I would agree with you. I think that's much harder.
I think it's also just generally easy to say I love you to people and mean it. And there's varying degrees of that as well. Like my partner Tara and I love each other very deeply, but I love some of my friends in a way that is a little different. And they use the same word. And
Yeah,
easy to say, yeah.
of course.
If you'd be like, "Wow, I'm sorry, my friend, I don't really love you," like you wouldn't say that either. That would be hard. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. I agree. That's much harder. All right. Your next would you rather is not quite as deep. This one is, would you rather wear a shirt every day that is itchy or be able to only use one-ply toilet paper forever?
Hmm. Is there a limit on how much toilet paper I get? Because I could just get double the number of rolls, right?
I mean,
I would go.
that's not work the system.
I'll take the one-ply toilet paper because like the constant itch. I don't know. Like, doesn't matter how much toilet paper you have. I guess I could stuff the shirt with toilet paper to prevent the itch. Then if I had an itchy shirt, I could use two-ply toilet paper to stuff the shirt. But I don't know. That's just very contrived. It's got to be the one-ply. One-ply all the way.
Okay, interesting.
Do it right the first time. That's the tagline. I don't know.
That works. Totally works. All right. This next one's a little more fun. Would you rather get into any theme park in the world for free forever or get to eat at any drive-through restaurant for free forever?
Definitely a drive-through restaurant. I love food. Yeah, that's awesome. Because there's
consider the theme parks. Like other players who've asked this or answered this question have been like, well, but you just went straight to drive-through.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess there's probably some really awesome theme parks. I'd still be willing to pay to go to them though. I mean, if they're that good. But food, there's some things that are drive-through that outstanding. Like especially nowadays, right? Takeout. I'm not gonna like drive through some gourmet restaurant now. So
Okay, I don't necessarily think that counts as drive-through, but I
okay.
like the thought process behind it. No, I think you're right. I mean,
That's probably short term. I'll take that short term gain also. Yeah. I mean, like I like a Wendy's spiced chicken sandwich sometimes. It's good.
there you go. Oh no, I agree with you. The drive-through of all the money you're saving on food,
Yeah.
you use that to pay for your tickets to the amusement parks. So I'm with you. I agree. All right.
And if you weren't feeling it too, you could like get it and drop it off to the homeless guy right down the street. Be like, "Yo, here's some food."
There you go. That's another way to work the system. I like it. I'm totally on board with that too. Well, Kirch, we have gotten through your 7 questions, quick and painless. At least I hope it was painless.
Yeah, it was totally painless. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me on. Go Aviators.
That's right.